the brains of the operation to set up his team, with Wakadia left as the solo defender of the A bomb site. And the penny's going to drop as soon as those smokes are thrown on over. Unless Sashi are able to really hit the mark in the pistol round with their actual fragging Vince, this one could be a bit of a cleanup.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way, doesn't it? They have to come out to the open. It's a well-timed pop flash and a second one. A bit of team damage as well as Lucky takes out Mister and Major popping off once again with the USP, leaving Queasy a little bit nauseous about how things have really came to fruition. He's going to get sideswiped. It's Antares that takes him down anyway. He took the first point to call, took a headshot early in the round, but he's there to deliver the final fatal blow.
We're going to have to get Maui to skate in and deliver the nukes.
I just imagine Maui now just round the corner. What's up, guys?
With his snapback on backwards, doing kick flips. Yeah. Tony Hawk, who's that? It's Maui Snake.
It's like Iceberg about to humble Major. He did have a great game though, Iceberg, actually. That reminds me of him on Anubis. He was balling out of control, and speak of the man, and he will deliver. Zantares neutralized. Iceberg, the jacked Dane himself, getting up close on Banana, but they know there's a smoke in their eyes, so they're just going to hold fire for the time being, and they have plenty of time on the clock to afford this luxury.
You can see Zantares waxing lyrical to the team the second he went down as well, coming across what he had seen before his death met his eyes. So Sashi, banana control was good. Splash damage, though, did soften him up. Misters on 34, 77 and 62 between both Iceberg and Lucky. And Wakadia, he could be set up. His captain throwing in the flashbangs, takes first contact, does it by himself, doesn't need the help. Wakadia try as he might. Only getting the one, so it is a 2 versus 2. 20 seconds on the clock here. HE in the back pocket of Calyx. He's slightly late to the scene. Can't put that to good use to attempt to deny the plant with a Molotov as well. All about the retake then. Kit in the back pocket for Woxic. You've got banana control. Queez. He had some key rounds for Sashi. Back on Anubis. Up against Big. But this is one they just need to close. However they do it, look for your first here.
He's been thrown in, but there is Mister. Last bullets in the magazine and nails the double headshot.
Something that impressed us a lot versus Big was Sashi's control of the utility as well. Ooh. This time around, trying to use the nade to force out the fight on the quad player, but they swing right into you, double up. Look at this though, Iceberg's in the smoke. Zantares, oh, the timing! Just as he turns around, had no idea. Iceberg, hiding in plain sight, strikes, Mr. dives up, clears out second oranges. This has been a systematic shutdown. Eternal Fire, you don't even get a look in, especially with that frag being picked up, you've got to back off. Broken investment as well. Bare knuckle brawl up close, and Calyx wandering to his demise as he grabs himself an AK for a mere few seconds. Sashi answering straight back, that's 2 rounds.
And although Eternal Fire do have a buy, we've seen a couple of weaknesses and potential vulnerabilities on B that they're going to have to start to contend with.
And even if those hits towards the B bomb site don't come, it's the conditioning of consistently fighting for banana control early. So in a round like this, you throw 1 or 2 nades, make them believe it's a B hit. Suddenly you've postured off Wakadia, so he's not on arch, meaning they've got all the space in the world to run up. Oh, the flames blocking his vision. It's a 1-for-1 trade thus far. They're going to be able to get the smokes down on the site and the bomb planted, and with no real look back through on Library side, it's not worth the risk. 3 weapons in their hands, they're going to have to bail on it. So a great play from Sashi. Softens them up massively. Tuck in behind the box, you can play anti-flash with Zantares taking the contact. Ooh, spreads a little bit further than Mr. expected. Means he's got to throw out that smoke. Barely alive, Vince. There's the follow-up nade. Good response. They get the first pick and they're trying to seize the initiative. Expecting another player close by. Jump shots up. Don't wide swing on it. Keep yourself at least in a position where you can stay tucked in. Iceberg. He bides his time. Here's the reload.
There's two reasons why. One, because of the 15 seconds left on the clock. Two, because they have no mid control whatsoever. So as far as they're concerned, they're being flanked right now from the back. They're going to have to go forward. Smoke now going to start to clear. And as they do, Major's able to snatch the life away of Iceberg. Xantara's being played into. Doesn't matter if he dies, as long as they get the round win, the flashes are good. On point. Lucadia with the assist. Cabby, try as he may, is being whittled down through the smoke. He does get a second frag. May just about sneak this bomb plant.
It's great.
Oh, millisecond off the clock. And Lucadia puts him down afterwards. Nice try by Sashi, though. That's quite a bit of damage they just inflicted towards the end.
Major said in multiple interviews, a lot of respect for him as a coach. All of the players believe in the calls he makes. You can see how invested he was, one-on-one, talking to each one of them, communicating what he wanted to change. And the banana control on this one, far cleaner. It's 2 picks with no room to fight back. They go back to basics with it. Bomb wasn't seen, so Iceberg can recover that. Woxic lost out last time. Oh, don't do it again. Even goes back in. I mean, he's trapped, doesn't really have an angle to escape. So Cabby just holds strong, fights on that one.
He could have maybe wasted a bit more time. I think it was Lucadia that was on the arch push around the side. But because it was from Boiler, Lucadia wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. The angle wouldn't have afforded him that opportunity. And now with 30 seconds, Molotov down. There's going to be a HG behind it to blow open the smoke. And Major's tossing out the incendiary. They'll be throwing this one down afterwards, boosted up. There's tons of flashes, and down goes Major. Stuck in no man's land. Machine gun down. Post plant will successfully come through. A lot of damage to Xantares as well. And considering that Major has been the main man in this map, the talisman in terms of damage, him falling down with Xantares on low HP makes this retake real tough.
They're grouping up, looking for the run out through ruins. They want to go in together. One flash for Calyx. It's got to be a right popper to send them in. But time's ticking. You got the kit in play, but it's all about the frags. Good post plants. Cabby with a snapshot baits them into the swing, so Iceberg can peek on out. Even if he falls, Quiz would have had the security in the bag. Goes deeper. They were playing close towards the lip. Walking through, up close inside of the smoke. Banana control has been a hefty investment time and time again from the T's. They got the boost up with Xantares. They might find that, but then it's Major that can make the backstab. And they just get it for free. All 3 kills, clean.
That's such a sick lineup, man. Really cool protocol. Cabby's getting burnt down. 4 HP gonna get shut down in the back. Oh, I love that call from Major. And he plays on the other side. It's all about the bait and switch, the misdirection.
Baited in by the setup towards Banana, looking for the kill on Xantares, and it all goes so wrong. Woxic, back on quad. A better angle for him to be able to dip out, though. He's not playing right underneath the pillar, so he gets the first shot off, dashes the incendiary. Arch has been problematic for them, and these Tech 9s up close, that's where it could be an issue. They get ahead of Lucadia, but Woxic takes the head clean off, and he's still coming alive in this round. Woxic's orb, again and again, smashing its way through them. The sledgehammer on the server. Sashi thought they had found the window.
So you can see a couple of grenades dropped out. They can go back to and pick up later on, but for all intents and purposes, this should be a clean sweep round. They do jump across, forces Woxic's hand for the Molotov, and Lucadia is going to try and farm up some frags here, running out of ammunition though. He's been put down, but Woxic now is going to try and deny them from getting their hands on the M4. They have successfully got it with Lucky. Xantara's out in the open, tries to spin around. This is already getting far more chaotic than Eternal Fire were hoping for. And now 2 rifles in play. Major's been bested by Mister, who can run across to the B site, and he has the bomb. There is a way he can get a post plant. There's a way Sashi could win this round.
This has been so awkward at every turn. But for Sashi, even with Xantares, it looked like he was being able to connect both shots with the spray control there. Always been so good on the rifle. It goes down to 1 man, Mister, and he's got the plant now secured. 2 left for Eternal Fire on the walk-up. It's Calyx and Woxic. He's clearing out the site whilst Calyx covers round the back, looking inside of ruins, tap to try and force the face. Nade, tons of damage. The time's ticking. Unfortunately for him though, going for the swing out, Calyx holds strong with the M4. Eternal Fire, a scary round, but a round, and that's all that matters for them. If they switch it up and go quad this time, it's Calyx that needs the surprise.
Woxic is going back to the site as well, though, so there's going to be two of them, but they are basically marooned, enveloped by a whole bunch of T's. Well-placed flashbang, fully flashing Calyx. He can have no say in this round. Couldn't help Woxic. Oh, the flash bounces straight off his face. Being the last round, though, Eternal Fire have got to go in for this one. 3 rifles. Xantara's already weakened. Bomb plant positions are very solid on Sashi as well. They need Xantares or Major to pop off and then try and make the most of this momentary weakness. With 2 players in mini pit, Mister with the HE on top of it, going to be tossed in now. Major gets the first pick. Needs to be one of many. Time is starting to dwindle away. And although it's a valiant attempt with 2 casualties, it will not be enough to yield the round. We finished the half 6-6, all even.
The spirit of victory. The desire to be first. The challenge to be the best. We keep an eye on their victories, worry when something goes wrong, and rejoice even more when we see success. Whether it's a game at a major championship, a new vlog, a stream, or a simple social media post, all of these immerse us in the world of CS. We are among their thousands of fans. We are Skin Club.
But he needs Xantares. He needs some of these other troops to start to deliver as they position just outside of A. All 5 of them looking to try and make moves in.
Clear brackets. Go for the initial play, slow it right down, see if there's a response from the CTs. Information gathered, it's Iceberg with the USP towards mini pit. Arch is being hit. Cabby's attention drawn over to assist, and it's more than just his attention. It's commanding kill straight back, but Calyx now with a Glock up close and personal, supported by Xantares, the fade, sending them out of existence. Oh, the cheeky tap round the corner as well. Would have been a hell of a headshot if he got it, but it's down to the double up with a Julies. Lucky arrives, spamming off. Best Calyx. Xantares with a Glock, unable to find it. Frustration there, whereas it's elation for Sashi. A 7th round on the pistol, close, but it's theirs.
I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, I suppose the confidence was just there, the adrenaline was surging, but he knew that he had his angles covered. I'm surprised he didn't just try and force a plant down.
Yeah.
To at least take the economy for the next round. And you can see there's Xantares here with Calyx. Calyx was around the pit side. But Xantares had full confidence in his own abilities, and why the hell not with how he just popped off there in that round.
Went to the 14th. There's a decent chunk of utility for Eternal Fire, and that can always set you up in these kind of rounds. A single flash can be worth so much on quad side to force a player off these kind of angles. It's the FAMAS as well for Cabby. So miss the mark and you can be punished. Got support underneath. Headshots right on target. Lucky activates on the swing. Oh, he's a bit paranoid on the flick back around. It's only Xantares on the balcony. But no chance, no way. Sashi keep it relatively clean. Only 2 casualties there.
Taking a bit of shrapnel, I assume, on Banana. They're up close as well on the sandbags. Once that smoke fades, a well-placed Molotov. It's going to be double grenades, 1 HP finished off. As Mister was all around the world, going back onto the coffins. Now he's going to get isolated out into the open. Flashbang is good, but Wicardia will not allow him safe passage through to the rest of this round. Eternal Fire in the blink of an eye just shut down B. And should be getting their first T round here on Inferno.
Oof. Nice shot there. Not allowing the SMG to find anything and denying one of the weapons for the save. Mage should be right on target. Dashed in at the toes.
I'm so surprised that didn't do more damage. That looked like it was going to be like 50 plus on both players.
Yeah, I felt like it was going to hit him heavy. Follow-up could be good. That one's directly on the IGL. Oh, he actually bypasses him. It's Xantares ahead of the pack. So Iceberg gets a read and goes down early. Pressure now on the single defender towards the B-bomb site. And that's Mister. He throws out his smoke. He's got the Incendiary and a HE left in the pocket alongside a single flashbang. Calls for the backup of Lucky. He can play further back towards CT side though. Watch it with the AWP.
The smoke as well, so Lucky has to back off. The smoke's a bit too deep though. It allows Lucky to keep peeking through. And they're going to exploit that. Oh, the smoke from the tease is far too late and the damage has already been done. Calyx traipsing over his teammates' corpses now, going to have to try and clutch out a 1-on-4, and he has no idea as to their positioning. They were both way more deep and passive on the angle. But he has no idea about this, about to walk headfirst into Mister. Spray is good, but loses 50 HP, and simply doesn't have the time to wait any longer. Has to go in for the plant. Lucky tries to rattle him down with a Tech 9, the spray off, and Calyx will fall, but that was a catalogue of errors on the approach. He didn't have a smoke for CT in position, and Lucky's like, well, cheers, I guess I'll just nuke everyone down with my AWP then.
Yeah, and it was so close on the timing. You could see, like, obviously, he dropped the HE so that it was there for backup on the bottom side, so Mister could use it later. Then realizes, oh, they are actually going for this. Dry peeks back into it as the free angle.
Now, Sashi have actually vacated one of their 2B defenders in the form of Mister over onto A. And so for the time being, it is Lucky by himself. This time the smoke is there in position at the right time to allow them to bypass to the site. And although there's a lot of damage on the approach with a HG on top of it that neutralizes Zentares, may be able to punish this one, or perhaps not. Mister goes in for 2, and Lucky, just watching the tight angle, will capitalize onto Calyx. Vicardia in the smoke can't do anything. The 1 kill to Lucky, but that's all that Eternal Fire get out of this round in a bomb plant. And Sashi moved to 11-7 in the lead.
They might very well be able to add another victory over Eternal Fire in this very series, and this one stings even more. It's not a qualifier. It's not where Sashi are usually king, Vince. They always find their way through those online events. But it's here on land. It's for the RMR. It's for a ticket at the Major. The perfect world Shanghai Major to fight for, and Eternal Fire going down heavy, 7-11. They come out swinging on the start here. Zentares with an opening pick.
Five and 2 for opening picks on Zentares. He continues to be a menace, continues to be a nuisance. It just goes to show how well Sashi are playing, that they've been withstanding that kind of pressure applied by a man with a skill ceiling as good as anybody on his day. Calyx nearly loses his head, but Lucky's made moves over onto the A side, delivering with 2 more. We said to watch out once this man has his hands on the AWP, and now he's got it. He is delivering. Queez needs to stay alive to supply the backup, but Cabby is there delivering from library, silencing Zentares and Major, and now Woxic stuck with the arduous task of trying to clutch out in a 1-on-4. At least has the bomb, but he's about to move into Cabby, who has been a man possessed so far in Inferno. And it's looking good for 5 match points, 5 upset points for Sashi.
Woxic, slow peek. And isn't it fitting, poetic in fact, it's Lucky with the AWP.
Playing together as well, so Lucky can play this different angle. But he'll be hoping for the same result. The bomb's still at the top of middle. Although Major's up close on B, feels like it's a little bit more of a bait. Lucky though with 1, now should be punished. As Cabby will have to try and fend off on B as the rotation also comes through, but Queez nails Vicardia. 20 seconds left, different angle, same result. This Queez that goes in, could be a third. Zentares low, picked off. The Danes are looking good for the clutch and the win. 2 consecutive unlucky games for Eternal Fire as they go down into the 1 and 2 brackets.